All the media people.
Dontavis, when you look at Mike Davis on film, what does he do well?
He runs the ball well. He's running through arm tackles. We just gotta square him up and put our helmet on him. We can't go in arm tackling. Just got to be great, solid tacklers.
From what you've seen, does he kind of measure up with the really good tailbacks of this conference the past couple years?
Yeah, he brings a lot to the table. Like I said, we just got to tackle him well and play our game.
Does he who does he maybe compare to that maybe your mind?
Oh man, that's tough to say. I really don't want to compare him to nobody. He's his own person. We're not too much worried about what he's doing. We got to worry about what we got to do and how we're gonna defend him.
Is he more a north and south guy? Not really. Doesn't really.
Yeah. You can say that.
What about Connor Shaw? What does he do that you guys have to be aware of and ready for?
He runs really well. That's always something you got to account for, especially when you have quarterbacks that can run around and make plays with their feet.
Is that something you guys are really focusing on this week? Because you guys have faced a lot of quarterbacks who can make plays with their feet this year. Is that something you guys really put a lot of time in this week, specifically on that?
Definitely. We got to contain him. Make him play quarterback and not running back. So if we can do that, I think we'll be okay.
Tavis, how do you feel like you guys match up with the tight ends, Rory Anderson and those guys? Connor Shaw seems to like to throw down the seam quite a bit. Do you feel like that's a lot of pressure? Not pressure, but is that your guys' more responsibility?
No, we just got to have great eye control and read our keys and know what we're supposed to do and handle our responsibility. If we do that, I think we'll pretty much do what we have to do and make them a non-factor.
How did the bye week help you guys? You weren't one of the guys that was really banged up, I guess, going into it, but do you feel better? I mean, does it help you guys a few days to rest and then play a game center?
Definitely. We got a lot of guys that are nicked. It gives us a chance, to heal up and get an extra week to prepare for South Carolina. We had a good week of practice last week. We just got to come out this week and keep building on what we've done.
I'm sure you guys knew they had a good offense before this past week, but did it open your eyes even more when they dropped 52 on Arkansas at home? Does that register at all for you guys?
I mean, almost every offense in this conference, is good. We just got to, like I said, we're not worried about what they're going to do. We got to worry about what we got to go out and we got to do. And, we go out and perform well. I think we'll be okay against this offense. We got a pretty good defense. So it'll be a great matchup.
Mike Davis has kind of emerged as a premier back in this league, and I know they have another one with Marcus Lattimore. What is it about Davis, though, that kind of sets him apart from some of the other guys?
He runs hard. You can't arm tackle him. He runs through arm tackles well. And, we just got to put our head on him. We just got to keep hitting him and keep hitting him. And, 11 hands to the ball every time. Every time he runs the ball, we just got to hit him, like I just said. So I think if we do that, we'll be okay.
Dontavis, between Mariota at Oregon and Murphy and even Murray last week, he had that 60-yard run. Seems like running quarterbacks seem to be a real problem for you guys. Can you maybe put your finger on why that's been the case or why?
We just gotta keep our points on the quarterback. Contain him in the pocket and make him be a quarterback. I think we got a pretty good back seven. Our front four, great rushes. We just got to contain him, keep him in the pocket, and make him throw the ball.
When guys, maybe you guys have the right play call on to stop a play, but then the quarterback makes something happen with his feet. Just how deflating, how frustrating can that be when you maybe have something right and then the guy just makes a play?
It's frustrating, of course, because you always want to get the stop, get the key stop. But that's the game we play. Players are gonna make plays. They're on scholarship too, so of course they're gonna make their plays. We just gotta come back and figure out how we're gonna fix it and stop them next time and make sure it doesn't happen again.
How much more difficult is it when you're facing a guy that can run the ball as well as throw it?
It makes it a lot more difficult. When a guy starts running around, the whole defense begins to break down. Guys' eyes start to wander. They lose track of receivers. That's when you have guys running wide open. So it's going to be big on our D-line this week. Keep the points on the quarterback, keep the points of pressure, contain them in the pocket, make them throw the ball without running around.
How deflating is it to cover everybody and then the guy tucks it and runs for 15 yards?
We just gotta. It's deflating. It gets frustrating sometimes. But we just gotta keep playing. Maintain our coverage and not really get frustrated because like I just said, they're gonna make their plays sometimes. It just happens. And that's the game we play. We can't let the quarterback run to dictate how we cover. So So we just gotta, snap and clear.
Do you think their offense is better this year than it was last year, based on what you've seen and what you remember? I know they had Lattimore last year.
They always have pretty good offense. So I can't really tell between the two. So I guess we'll see Saturday how we match up well against them.
What catches your eye about Davis on tape when you look at him? The running back Davis. What catches your eye when you look at him on tape?
He runs hard. Like I just said, he's not gonna go down with arm tackles. You gotta hit him and keep hitting him because he's not gonna stop. He keeps his feet moving. So arm tackle's not gonna bring the guy down.
Dontavis, did it feel like today you guys were? This was the first, not necessarily the first practice after a bye. Did it feel like you guys were coming off an open date? Did it feel like you guys were fresh?
Oh, definitely. Coach Jones, harps on that, keeping us fresh, keeping us ready to play on Saturday. So, the bye week definitely helped us. We had yesterday off, so we got some guys rested up, healed up, and I think we're gonna be ready to play. We're gonna be fresh on Saturday.
I think you were asked before after the Georgia game if you needed some extra rest. And looking back now, do you think you needed it?
I mean, I guess rest is always good. I'm not gonna complain if you give it to us, but I'm just coming out here to work every day. I'm still young. I'll heal. My body's young enough that I recover. Fast. So with the time off, you just have to take advantage of it. You gotta do all the right things to make sure your body is fresh and 100%.